Hello students, myself Om Prakash Katte and you are welcome to Biology Reward. Today we are discussing the chapter Principles of Heredity and Variation, and our topic is sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia is one of the Mendelian disorder, and this sickle cell anemia is caused due to the point mutation or a single gene mutation. Students, we know that in our blood there are the red blood corpuscles which are called RBCs. These RBCs help to carry the oxygen. So generally what happens, our RBC is having the biconcave structure. RBC is this like of structure. This structure is called the biconcave structure. But this shape of the RBC is changed, and this shape of the RBC is changed and it forms the sickle-like of structure. It is this like of structure. And this disorder where RBC shape is changed and it forms the sickle-like of structure, and this disorder is called sickle cell anemia. So this we have to discuss about the sickle cell anemia disorder. Students, it is autosomal disorder. Autosomal, it means there are two types of chromosome, sex chromosome and autosomal chromosome. So the gene of the sickle cell anemia, it is the hereditary disease, and the genes of the sickle cell anemia occur on autosomal chromosome. So it is called autosomal. It is linked disorder. It means the gene of the sickle cell anemia linked with the autosomal chromosome, and it is a recessive trait. Sickle cell anemia, it do not appear in F1 progeny and it's appear in the other progeny. So it's hidden in F1 progeny but it express in the other progeny, so that this sickle cell anemia is called the recessive trait. Second, sickle cell anemia is transmitted. How the disease is transmitted? To offspring by carrier parent. So heterozygous parent, carrier parent, they transmit the diseases from one generation to next generation. This transmission of disease to offspring by heterozygous parent, carrier parent. Later we are discussing. Heterozygous parent is this type of parent where hemoglobin A and hemoglobin A genes is there and hemoglobin S gene is there. So this type of parent, they transmit the diseases. So that means transmission of disease takes place by carrier parent or heterozygous parent. Second, sickle cell anemia, it is controlled by a single pair. A pair of alleles. It means a single pair of allele, it controls the disorder. What is single pair of allele? Hemoglobin A alleles and hemoglobin S allele. So HbA and HbS. It is disease controlled by single pair allele, and that is HbA and HbS. These both alleles are controlling the diseases. In sickle cell anemia, three types of genotypes are appear. This genotype HbA, Hb it is called hemoglobin. So hemoglobin allele CA is there. In this hemoglobin allele CA is there. So HbA is the normal person. HbA, HbS is a carrier person, and HbS it is sickle cell anemic person. So there are three types of genotype in sickle cell anemia. Now you can understand very easily here. Three genotype HbA, HbA. It means normal person. It means what? Position number 1. HbA person is a normal. It means This all the RBCs are the biconcave structure. All the RBC are normal RBC, and this RBC are having the biconcave structure. So this type of person is having the genotype HbA. Second, HbS genotype. So person is having some of RBC are normal RBC, and some RBC are defective RBC. It means sickle cell like. As I told you, this one concave structure, biconcave structure change into the sickle cell. So the genotype HbS carrier person, some RBCs are the normal RBC, biconcave, and some RBCs are the sickle cell RBC. But third one, genotype HbS sickle cell anemia, this type of person is having the RBC, and all the RBC are the sickle cell. So these are three genotypes in sickle cell anemia. Now, this why does this RBC is biconcave structure shape is changed and is changed into the sickle-like? So defect is caused by substitution of glutamic acid by valine. Defect is caused by substitution of glutamic. So why does this sickle cell anemia is caused? So here it is said defect is caused by substitution of glutamic acid by valine. Now you understand here. So normal hemoglobin is a one protein, and this normal hemoglobin is made up of polypeptide chain. Actually polypeptide chain, when this is formed, many amino acids are combined with the peptide bond. So this long chain which is connected with the peptide bond, what happened? There are many amino acids and they are connecting with the peptide bond, and it forms the polypeptide chain. So in normal hemoglobin there is a one polypeptide chain, and this chain is called B-globulin chain, beta globulin chain. So in polypeptide chain, sixth position, there is glutamic acid. This one, glutamic acid. So in normal hemoglobin, on the sixth position, there is a glutamic acid is synthesized. And this glutamic acid synthesized by the one genetic code. Sequence of 3 nitrogenous bases is called the genetic code, and this is GAG. So GAG is a one genetic code, and on sixth position, and this code synthesize the glutamic acid. It's happened in the normal hemoglobin. Now what happened? Due to the gene mutation, so when normal hemoglobin is formed, it means on sixth position, GAG code, it synthesizes the glutamic acid, and in such cases, the normal RBCs are formed. It means the structure of shape of the RBC is biconvex. Now what happened? Due to the point mutation, or we used to say gene mutation, single gene mutation. So due to the gene mutation, now GAG, A is changed, and instead of A, here U comes. Nitrogenous base A is changed, and instead of it, what comes? U. So if this codon is GAG, now it becomes GUG. So one codon is formed, new codon is formed, that is GUG, by changing the single G. Okay, and then if it is codon from GUG, it synthesizes the valine. It is the one amino acid. So what change made? On sixth position, earlier was the glutamic acid synthesis. Now the GAG changed to GUG, and valine is come. And due to this change, instead of glutamic acid, their valine synthesis will come in the polypeptide chain, and normal RBC will not form, instead of sickle cell RBC are formed. So why the sickle cell RBC are formed? Because on 6th position GAG changed to GUG and glutamic acid is replaced by valine, and that's why the normal RBC which have the biconcave structure are changed to sickle cell like structure, and that is why the defect is caused by the substitution of glutamic acid by valine. Then substitution of amino acid glutamic acid to valine occurs due to change in the codon, GAG codon change into. So in this two line I have explained, glutamic acid is replaced by the valine and GAG is changed to form the GUG. Due to mutation, what happened now? Due to mutation, hemoglobin molecule undergoes polymerization under low oxygen, O2, O2 is for oxygen tension, and that's why the biconcave RBC change to sickle-like structure. So why the normal RBC change to sickle-like structure? So on 6th position glutamic acid replaced by valine because GAG changed to GUG, and that's why due to the polymerization, due to the mutation, this hemoglobin molecule undergoes polymerization under low oxygen tension and the biconcave RBC change to sickle cell-like structure. Now this is the reason why the normal RBC is changed to sickle cell type of RBC. So once the normal RBC is this one, and it helps to carry the enough oxygen. But if sickle cell type of RBCs are formed, then it will be the deficiency of oxygen. So capacity of to carry oxygen will be deficient. Now there is a one point I told you earlier, transmitted to offspring by the carrier by heterozygous parent. So I am taking the one male as a heterozygous HBA, HBS. Female also I am taking HBA, HBS. And when I am crossing this one, this is HBA, HBA, normal hemoglobin, it means normal person. This is HBA, HBS, HBA, HBS, HBA, HBS, and this is heterozygous carrier. Through this carrier, the disease is transmitted. And third is lethal condition which lead to the death of the individual, HBS, HBS, if both S alleles, this S allele both come together in homozygous condition, then it lead to the sickle cell anemia. And sickle cell anemia is one genetic disorder. It is caused by the change in the single gene. Now last one topic, common in Africa and malaria prone area. Sickle cell anemia is very common in Africa and malaria prone area. Why does in Africa? So as I told you, it is the one genetic disorder, and this genes carries from one generation to another generation, and that's why it is very common in African and malaria prone area. In malaria what happened? Plasmodium vivax, it is the Plasmodium protozoa, its effect on the RBC, because Plasmodium, in case of the malaria, Plasmodium is a pathogen. So this Plasmodium affect on the RBCs. So when its effect on the RBCs, the change occurs in the shape of RBC, and that's why its sickle cell anemia is common in the malaria prone area. So here sickle cell anemia, we must remember, this is sickle cell anemia genetic disorder, and its disorder is caused by the single pair of alleles HBA, HBS, three type of genotype, normal person HBA, HBA, all RBC are normal, HbA, SBS, this is some RBC are the normal, some are the sickle cell, and HbS, LbS. So this condition, the individual do not survive due to the deficiency of oxygen, and it lead to the death. Which condition? Homozygous HbS condition, and in this case the person lead to the death. But the gene carry in with the carrier heterozygous parents. So it is all about sickle cell